Yeah, when you see this, this is as big as it's getting. I should bring Scott up here and make him walk the plank.
Your plank, huh?
My front door is literally a plank. You'd have to see it to understand.
Actually,
I tried to build a plank and you only go out like so far. It doesn't go very far.
no, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm 3 out and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across.
I said to Jan yesterday, I said, oh, by the way, I read that they had this little article about the Trump kids. I said I didn't read much of it other than this about the 10-year-old kid. I said he's got one entire floor is his room on the Trump Tower. She goes, yeah, I feel sorry for him. He's probably the loneliest kid in the U.S.
Oh, he will be now for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're moving into the White House after he finishes school this year.
I haven't seen anything where it said that what's her name said that. I've seen where the media thinks that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Trump said that once his son finishes his school year, the two of them are going to join him in Washington. They didn't say they're moving there.
No,
He
they
said
said join
will
him.
be
It's
joining
like
him.
summer vacation, right? It's like,
It's their summer cottage.
yeah.
But
Oh, he's
part
not
of
using
that-
it. Well, I wouldn't want to live in Washington. You could tell me that I could live in the White House and I wouldn't do it.
Well, the other part of that is Trump doesn't, because there was a bit of a outcry in New York that if him or his wife stay in New York permanently at Trump Tower, for Secret Service and everything, they were talking about literally putting cement barriers and roping off like the first lane all the way around the block to keep vehicles away from the lower wall.
They'd have to do one way. That's what they do. Instead of two-way, it'd be one-way traffic.
Yeah, they just get rid of half the street, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people bitching about that, and then everyone was threatening to sell their condos and shit in that building because they would have to go through security checks every time they go.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, you wouldn't have to worry so much about somebody breaking in, would you?
Actually, I said that, they said that wasn't true, that the people that lived there and owned residences there wouldn't have to go through security checks.
They'd still have more security, probably. It'd be, they'd have to coming in on the ground floor.
Your guests might have to, but you would.
Once you go through a full background check and security check for a top secret clearance, maybe so.
I wouldn't want to live in the same building as a quack that's running the country. If someone wants to kill him, that building's the #1 target. Especially if they go to all-out war.
Like I say, I think the powers to be won't kill them because they know what they'll get if they do.
What was that one you posted yesterday? If he's really a threat to the establishment, we know how it
Oh,
ends.
you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
We know how it ends. Is
Yeah,
that-
it's a
No,
picture of Trump
I
on the
posted
top
it.
and of Kennedy on the bottom.
JFK in the bottom, and it goes, if he turns out, or if he really is a threat to the establishment, we already know how this will end.
You mean the Bilderbergs? If he's a threat to the elite, you mean?
He's already proven to be that.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think he is one of the Bilderbergs, so who knows? You know what the Bilderbergs are, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd heard of them up there. Maybe you have a different word for them.
Well, that's named after the place they meet, so.
Yeah, the place they meet every 4 years
It's
or
the
something.
name. It's the name of a town or a city or whatever. So, or a place.
They call them the Build-A-Bird. Sounds like a daytime soap, doesn't it?
Every time I turn on CNN, it sounds like a daytime soap lately.
Yeah, they're bad. They're getting worse.
Do you mean they still broadcast? I haven't seen that channel in forever.
All they'll do is change. They'll sell out to somebody and they'll change their name and do the same thing.
What's his name? Vandenberg's on there, right? Or Vanderhilt or something?
What on what? Oh,
What's his name?
Greth.
No,
guy?
that's Van Susteren. It's a guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? His mother was a Vanderbilt or Vanderhoofen or whatever. Owned New York. What's his name? The white hair.
Bloomberg?
The gay guy. The gay. What's glasses?
Not Bloomberg.
No. He doesn't call himself by that name though. What the fuck is his name? You see him on Oprah Winfrey every once in a while. You see him on different talk shows. He's a journalist. What's her name? Just ripped him a new one. Prince, President's blonde-haired lady there.
Oh yeah, he's on all those gay time talk shows. You mean?
What's that guy's name? I think he is. Mike.
I know.
I think he is gay actually.
No, just all the talk shows are so liberal. Can't stand them. I'm not sure. CNN.
Yeah, he's on CNN. His mother was a Vanderbilt. What the fuck is his name?
Anderson Cooper?
Anderson Cooper, that's it. That's the guy.
That's how we got. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I put CNN Vanderbilt and Anderson Cooper came up first thing.
Anderson Cooper's mother was a Vanderbilt.
Gloria Vanderbilt.
Gloria Vanderbilt, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So he has a silver spoon in his mouth.
Always has had. What did he say? He remembers part of his child figuring that spritzer water was part of normal diet in the fridge.
Wow.
Because his mother always had some, I think, some kind of special water, whatever, right? French water. Yeah, so how do you think he got to be where he's at? I mean, he might have some talent, but...
She bought out CNN and gave him a job.
Exactly, so there you go, son.
Lifelong job.
There you go, son. Have fun.
Well, that was interesting. I went up on a mountain beside me and I'm beating away at a rock to get some iron or metal ore. And I look up and, oh shit. I don't know, I don't even think it see me because it didn't change or nothing. Dragon. Yellow, green.
Lucky for you it didn't see you.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there with my fully loaded Argentavis. Oh, here we go again. I'm going to fire up my...
Trump wants to raise another 200,000 military.
For what?
So we can take over Canada.
You know what? You ain't coming up here.
No, just to increase the forces. He probably wants to take over China now.
Well, he's going to piss off half the world. He's going to need them.
I know. Well, the problem you're saying is they can't find 200,000 people who want to join the military.
Especially with him running it, because they're all thinking we're dead anyway.
Just interesting. You can't.
Oh shit is right. Dragon.
You must be
Down,
right this way.
no, down on the riverbank. Wow, across from the redwood forest.
Was that you or me that went off with the steam?
Off where?
I just heard the steam go boom.
No, it was you. Not
He wants to offer a $10,000 bonus for anybody that's going to leave to stay for another year. That's not bad.
Trump?
Yeah. Isn't
There we
official,
go,
but that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, there we go, bankrupting the country more than it already is.
Yeah, the salaries of the military isn't much compared to everything else. Everybody complains in this country about the benefits of the military and the retirement system and everything else. And when you look at it in actual figures, it's like, the military, I'll look it up just a second, because I'm thinking it's not that much compared to $4.3 trillion or what we throw into, welfare and stuff, which is like 1.2 trillion.
Yeah, it's probably pretty small, you're right.
Now, I will admit the military budget itself is like 1.2 trillion or something. It's like 25% or something of the. But that's because we buy, $100 billion aircraft carriers, and they're in the books, and $10 billion satellites, and all that stuff, and administrative costs, everything else goes rolled into that. Tanks, the whole bit, but if you actually look at the personnel.
Yeah, but that's just retardation.
Well, they're looking at more and more toys with fewer and fewer people, right? That's the goal.
Good old drones.
Yeah. So you can have, the equivalent of a 13-year-old sitting in a room with a bunch of monitors playing war games.
Yeah, and just,
Why not? It's already happening now.
Yeah, it is. They get paid for it.
It is.
Well, the other thing they do, and they always do this, it's like so stupid, is they go, okay, we're going to cut the budget by $200 billion because we're going to move those jobs into civilian jobs and have civilians do those jobs that military used to. They still going to pay the $200 billion. You just pay it to civilian contractors.
Yeah. Just pay it to somebody different.
No. Well, what happens is it goes into a different fund,
Yeah. Oh, well, don't worry. Canada doesn't do anything any differently. They just do it on a smaller basis.
For financial, now this is 2013, which hasn't changed a lot. That's, it says the financial budget for military costs for pay and benefits and retirement benefits, $150 billion.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is that, like 1%? Less than that. It's 3%. 3%. 3% of the budget.
Back in a minute.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
A lot of these discussions were just the exact same the other way around. Last elections.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's an idiot. He won't do this. He won't do that. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Only it was about the other president.
Yep.
Hola.
He's back.
And I might have enough resources to finish that top of the wall. And then after this, it's going to be a hell of a time trying to figure out, or trying to get a ceiling on this, because I used everything to do the walls. Done. Made it.
Cool.
Now here comes the fun part. Putting a roof on this thing. Yeah, you got an idea how big it is. And like I can take up some of the ceilings that I got in the other one, but that's not really going to help, because then it leaves it wide open while I'm trying to fully enclose it, and all my shit's inside that one.
What the hell did that dragon start a fire on? Like, I see a dragon and it keeps, the fire never stops burning, you know what I mean?
Could be anything. That's like, it could be tiny, as one of the tinier things. It's like, you should see the hell of a time I have down here trying to get in my door, because when I put up the behemoth gate, it's too close to my door.
Oh yeah, so when it opens it screws you up.
Yeah. And if I have the inside one open, I gotta squeeze in there with my Argentavis.
Uh-huh.
The one you see that keeps breathing, is it red?
Uh-huh.
Might be the one that's just under me. The tree line there.
And then no, I'm over at the Redwood Forest, and then there's a green one as well. That's why there's no wildlife over here. There's 2 dragons. Fuck. Out in search of another Argentavis, and I'm finding lots of them, but not any poison ones. Guess I've been hard on the poison population lately.
Oh shit. Fly! Fly, little one, fly! Yeah, I had one that just decided to come at me.
I should mate these guys and get a few eggs too, just in case.
Oh, there's 3 Argentavis here in front of me. What are they? One's a stone. Is that poison?
If you're not sure, then it probably isn't. There's some green ones that at first glance look like they're poison, but they're not. When you
Yeah, I
get
don't
up close,
think it was.
when you get up close, they're not. I got 2 giga, like gorilla things, Sasquatches. One red and one green over here at my base, so. Like a fire and a poison.
If you got animals that need berries, that's about all they're good for.
And I already got a trike. He'll collect berries for me.
Needless to say, I got more gas than I need. Oh yeah, I had to get a new ceiling because I smashed mine by accident. Now my whole fun when the building begins on this is the lower, on one side I'm going to do every 2 stories will be a floor, possibly, top one being my grow up, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then the other side where the behemoth gate is, I'm thinking two to 3 stories max inside. Because I will be able to easily fit 2 Quetzals in there on let's say one on ground floor, one on top floor, or 2 on ground. Put all my other smaller birds. Quetz needs what, 4 stories in height? That's more than that needs.
Minimum. Like that way you can sit on it and all that stuff. If you got 5, it's even better. 5 gives you like you don't feel like you're cramped, but 4 is good.
Well, I got 12 stories, so I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. Because I'm also going to try and incorporate it in a way that I have ramps that you can run up and down all around it, so that when I set all the Ultra Raptors loose in this thing, They can go anywhere and everywhere in there.
Do you have a place to hatch eggs yet? A hatchery?
No, but I can do that. I'll probably do that right below my.
Because when I give you a Quetzal egg, it's going to take a few air conditioners to be able to, unless you do it with torches or something. It's up to you how you do it. I'm going to mate a couple of Quetzals here pretty soon and do another egg because I changed all that stuff, right? So I may end up
Damn, this thing's huge now that I look at it from the outside.
yeah. Anyway, let me know when you need Quetzal eggs. I'll fix you up.
Yeah, I'm hoping no later than I'm hoping by the time this week's done that I'm actually tearing down the inside of this thing. Like my roof span is, what the hell is it? I'm looking at 16 across, and then because it's like an L shape on another spot, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 16 by 16 on the long end. Either way, long wise. On the short ones, it's 9 on one way, and on the other one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm going to be building roof pieces for a while. And when that's done, I'm not too worried because the internal shouldn't be too bad, because when I take down the old building, which will be inside the new one, as I build it up, or as I take it down, it's going to give me resources anyway, right?
That's true, yep.
Because it's done under the glass metals mod, and then once it's done, I pick a handful of mean bastards from down in my yard there and bring them up inside my house.
Yep.
And when I first built this thing, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty big place. And then slowly as I started building all the components and shit, it's like, okay, I don't have enough room.
Yeah.
So the new one, if I do it right, should be decent. The behemoth gate to me is too big, but at some point before I get too far, I'm debating on a dino gate. The fun part is when I try to paint this whole thing. I gotta figure out how to make green paint. I don't think I'm gonna go black this time. But god damn, is this big.
See, Jamie changed his name to JC. on Steam.
Huh.
For a while it was something else. He had some letters in front of it like he joined a clan.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now it's just JC. So he must have got fed up with those guys. Whoever they were.
You know, when I tear down this outer shit here, stuff starts repopulating around here. It may get pretty crowded down below in trees.
Uh-huh. Well, there used to be a fire Gigantopothecus down here.
Killed it?
Yep. I didn't, but it attacked me, and my T-Rex and Spino didn't like that. So they made short work of it.
Too bad there's no big pieces for a roof.
Back in a couple minutes. Need more tea.
Me too.
Alrighty.